Now look, I'm still looking at these. Thinking about these papers, and I don't know if they thought I was paranoid or not, but I really kind of did want them to arrest me so they could get my documentation, because none of these judges are actually doing what they're supposed to as far as acknowledging the evidence. And so it's really sad when a person has to go and get arrested or pull some shenanigans like I did in order to get their stuff admitted into court. That's really sad. And if they're thinking that I'm being paranoid, because I don't know why they would think that. I think maybe they're the ones that are being paranoid because they're caught. You're caught, you guys. So I could understand where you guys would be paranoid, but I have no reason to be afraid. None at all. So sitting up here talking to me about me being afraid, I'm supposed to report a man who has 2 handguns and a box of bullets. And I actually showed I'm not paranoid because I confiscated the box of bullets from him. He just went out, he admittedly went out and got another box. He had the neighbor go get him one. So who's paranoid? Not me, because that sounds like something very heroic to do. To take away somebody's bullets and they've got 2 handguns. But I'm paranoid, right? That just makes them look like a bunch of idiots. Especially knowing who I am and what I've done through the course of my lifetime. I just didn't want to go into the courthouse because it brought back bad memories for me because they put me out on the street with a head injury wrongfully as a victim. That's not paranoia. That's heartbroken. Shame on you, Cass County. That's exactly why people are pissed off at the system. And that's exactly what we need to change. These guys have no training. None. To determine real victims. If they did, they would never have treated me the way they did. They should be ashamed of themselves. I just want my daughter. I want my inheritance money. Oh, is that why you tried to say I was paranoid? Because you stole my property and my inheritance? Maybe that's why you thought I was paranoid? Because you thought I was afraid to tell? No, I don't think so. I'm going to keep screaming and hollering about it until you fix it. I want these guys thrown in jail. They stole my property. They've been stealing it since they killed my mother. I'm not the paranoid one here. I've got my mother dead with a newspaper article that says that she was murdered. There's an investigation in her death. I've got 2 people where my mom reported the bodies were moved and they weren't suicide victims. They were murdered. And then I've got an aunt who was killed, murdered in California. So you tell me who the victim is here. They sure don't know how to tell. God bless America. Have a blessed day. And back the blue.